Alright, so thought I'd do a quick video about on this DIY that I'm building for one of the members on nightgun.com. Basically, they wanted, the original one I made way back a few months ago, and improve it. So basically, what this is, it's using the Banggood cheap Chinese viewfinder. It's actually quite good. I wouldn't discredit this completely. The quality's more than decent for ratting and doing stuff like that at night. What I've also included on this is a space at the bottom of the battery panel, and this is for a HM DVR. All right, so you can wire this in. So the camera wires into the DVR, and the DVR wires into the viewfinder. So you've got your video in and your video out, and your ground and your 5 volts. So this and that run on 5 volts. So all you need is really a step down power adapter to run both of these devices, and then you just run off these 2 batteries. You get 8.5 volts that you'll run the camera. So these again underneath this battery compartment here, slightly different design to the video I put up earlier. It's sort of slightly wider at the bottom here, but underneath this hatch, it's very tightly put on. Obviously you want it tight, and so it's splash proof effectively, but not waterproof. The batteries, 2 18650 batteries go in there. You've got your camera, your E700 down there. Rubber hose, really nice and basic rubber hose with a Jubilee clip and a wing nut there. Very, very simple. You could even hold it like this up to your eye, and use it as a spotter, handheld spotter. What I've got going on here is I've just left a provision for a switch, just a 2-position switch on and off. Whether you want a push button one or a flick one, or go down to Maplins and get that bit there. So effectively what I'm putting together here is this chassis, okay, and you're free to go out and get the HM DVR. Again, I think Banggood sell those as well, but you can get those off eBay quite easily. I think they're about 20 quid approximately, 25 quid if you want to get one shipped from England. Cheaper if you get one direct from China. These are about 45 to 50 quid, these viewfinders. As you know, the E700 is about 60 quid. So you're looking at all in, this whole thing is quite a good budget system, and it records. Now this isn't fully built and ready. What's happened is this this DVR that I've got here, I had a little accident with it, and I burnt it out. So I've ordered another one. But I mean, this part with the camera obviously works. I've had that working in the past, works perfectly fine. What I want to do is have that all integrated and working. Now, how this records, I think you press the K1, K2, K3 buttons. I don't know which order they go in or what you have to do. It's got an instruction manual that I need to go through, but again, it's nice and small, and it sort of fits quite neatly there. I've sort of stepped this up and made it protrude, so when you do put your eye up to it, your face isn't bashing into the side of this. But I mean, I've tried to profile it and make it as aesthetically nice as possible. This particular one is going to one of the members, and he's specifically it's going on a MTC Connect, Viper Connect. So it's got very, very small eye relief, hence why the tube and everything's really condensed down. But that's for his application. He wanted it like that. So anyway, this one's going out to who you are. He's gonna have it all up and running, hopefully with the DVR as well, but if not, just don't include it, just leave it off. And that's it. It's pretty cool. Let me know what you think. People are asking, will I be selling these? I will. You know, it's not a problem. I can print these on demand. So it's a bit of a bugger to print, because when you print this thing, it fills in quite a lot of it with supports, and it's very, very time consuming to get the supports out. So this whole thing takes about 8-9 hours to print, and then it takes an hour or so of preparation. So, you know, I can only print realistically one a day, if anything. So these I'm thinking of selling them at 55 quid. That will include a two tray 18650 battery tray inside here, but obviously you're going to have to buy the viewfinder, the DVR if you want it, and obviously the camera. I will include with that a piece of hose and a Jubilee clip. Yeah, so the Jubilee clip, the hose, the chassis, so all the sort of mechanical parts included for 55 quid, and then you just put your electronics, you know, 1, 2, 3 electronics, 4, including the step down voltage, which they're about a quid, very, very cheap anyway. And you have to do a bit of soldering, you know, but for all your DIY guys, you know, this is a nice option, as opposed to sort of, you know, some bulky plumbing adapters and stuff like that. This is really quite a nice design, and it fits everything really, really well. Again, switch again. I've left that a little area there where you can mount a switch, and depending on how you want it. Now you can have it this way round for right hand shooters, or maybe this way round for left hand shooters, or you might want to mount it that way round. You'd have to choose. Actually, you can't have a slight angle like that, because inside the camera either can be mounted that way, or you can even have it that way as well, upside down. But it has to be either that way or that way. You can't have it at an angle, because the camera will be ski whiff at that otherwise. But you can decide how you want it. Put the camera in so it's straight for when you mount it on the gun. Clip this. There's no screws. It all just push fits together. Even this tray is not glued. That's push fit in there as well. So you can sort of pop it out, and if you need to replace it or whatever. Yeah, I think I'd like to see loads of people build it and use it and put videos up on it. Now you've got a DVR included. So it's 55 quid for your to get you started. You can build this kit. I'm not going to bother selling these bits. You can buy them off other people. There's no point in me stocking stuff like that. You know, it's just as easy to buy all the components from elsewhere. Yeah, there you go. This is the DIY near eye system that I put together. If you want to build one, just go to nightgun.com, send me a message, tell me you know what you want, and you can PayPal me, and I'll print one out and send it over to you. And just let me know what scope it's going on, you know, and I'll make sure I'll give you enough hose for a sort of a standard scope eye relief. You don't need a clip at this end, just need a clip at the other end. It's quite sturdy. Obviously, once it's on, you can pull it off and put it back on. So let's say you wanted to go out walking, you don't want to have this banging around whilst you've got your gun on a gun sling. You could just whip this out, put it in your pocket, leave the rubber on the gun. The gun can be used with or without this, with the rubber still attached. When you're ready to shoot, you just whip this on, switch it on, and take your shot. Done. The recording function of this, you know, you'll have to go onto the DVR spec sheet and find out how it all works. You know, maybe it's one touch recording, maybe it's not. I'm not sure at the moment. I would have liked to have this already and working for you so I could show you, but unfortunately I've done a bit of boo-boo with that, so that will cost me 20 quid. Never mind, that's the price of discovery. Okay, enjoy. Thank you very much.